Well, it took me a while, everybody, but I'm back. I've been gone, oh my God, about 5 times longer than I thought I'd be gone. But I'll tell you, it's been putting out one fire after another for about over a month. I mean, every time I think I'm going to do something in a day, I have a fire, you know, like my worms were escaping from the bin. I got up one morning and they were all coming out of the bin. Oh my God, you know, and then my computer this week had 3 or 4 days just dealing with Dell with my computer. They thought it was the hard drive. They were going to send something over for a new hard drive. And so I was going to call them back on Monday. And because I turned on my computer and my D drive was missing, software was missing. So I turned it on like Saturday morning or Sunday morning, and all the things were back. I tell you, there's a spirit in my computer. So we got rid of that, but then I've had other software disappear. My printer stopped working, and then days of me searching, I finally found out it had to do with the driver. I mean, it's been crazy, and it's been one thing after another like that for me for like about 5 or 6 weeks now. So I hope 2021 is a lot easier because it's been crazy. I also hit myself on my head real hard and gave myself a mild concussion. That was the other thing. I lifted the hatchback of my car to have Walmart put in my packages. And when I went back there, the hatchback hit me on the head right here. And that was 2 weeks ago. And I still have a minor hard lump there. You know, I thought I was having heart problems because every time I would bend down, I would get dizzy and I'd come up and be really dizzy. And it disappeared about 2 days ago, and I finally figured out I had a concussion. I absolutely had a concussion because I'm not dizzy anymore. That is so strange. But anyway, I won't go on and on and on about all these trials and tribulations, you know. I deal with them fine. I feel the feelings and I get on with it. So I wanted to share with you some stuff I have here. First of all, I've got this thing here, which I bought a while ago, and it wouldn't fit on my table here. So I got my son to come over and he cut me, I had a scrap piece of plywood here and he cut me a piece of plywood. So now I just have to get something to put under the plywood because the plywood is not thick enough for that piece. So I have to get another piece to put under here. But I'll soon be trying to use my phone to do some videos or live streaming. And then let's see, what have I purchased here? Okay, I wanted to share with you this book. It has nothing to do with tarot, but it's called The Alchemy of Herbs. It is a wonderful book. I looked at it on YouTube and I got it from my library. And when I got it from the library, I realized I'm not going to sit and copy everything out of the book. So I decided to order the book. It's wonderful. It gives you recipes. It gives you whole things about, you know, things about the herbs, cold, dry, damp. It tells you which ones are bitter. There are quizzes in here if you want to learn about them. And the book has wonderful pictures in it. You know, it's really worth the money. Anybody interested in learning to bring more herbs into your life for healing, for cooking, it's fantastic. You know, Europeans use a lot of herbs in cooking, but we Americans, you know, it's like ginger, maybe mustard, you know, parsley, rosemary, and thyme is probably it for so many people. But there are so many wonderful herbs out there. And I grow a bunch of my own, but there are also so many medicinal herbs. Now let's see, I've got a package here. I've got a new deck coming. Here it is. It came from Australia via, I guess, China. I think it was printed in China or someplace, but it's from somebody by Australia. Now I'm going to ruin my new nail polish. That's the other thing. My nails have been just gone crazy here with all the work I've been doing around the house. Okay, let's see. I'm going to sit here. Okay. This is another, what I call a beginner deck. Let's see, it packs well, because I will need beginner decks till the day I die, because my short-term memory has never been good, and it's even worse now. And so no matter how many times I read the books about the cards, I mean, I just don't remember everything. So here we go. And I think I saw this in somebody else's video a while ago. Now I wonder if there's any information in here about the name of the person who built this deck. It's in, I think, this little tuck box here. I don't want to hurt the box, but I want to get this paper off it. And I don't know about this camera. This was the other thing I had. My camera died. And for 3 days it was dead. So I ordered a new camera. The same brand, just a newer model. from Amazon. I got it home and set it up. Have it. This is my first time using it. And then I went to pull out the cord for my other camera, and the other camera was working. I'm telling you, I have haunted electronics, because the same thing happened with the computer. It wasn't working, and then all of a sudden, a day later, everything was back in there. So I don't know. So, oh my goodness. Well, here's the deck. I chose to get the purple rim on there. Isn't that pretty? Let me get closer here. Really pretty. And you have choices of which ones you want. Let's find out what this cardstock is like. I like the cardstock. It's, you know, not too thick. It's how I like it, on the thin side. It has a nice semi-gloss to it. But actually, I would say it's almost more matte than gloss, or it's called semi-gloss. Let's see now here. And so you can see the thickness of the deck here. And then look at the back. The back is very pretty. You know, I guess it could be, here we go. It has the name of the deck on the back. I don't know why they put it there. That they should have put it maybe in the center or something, or not put it in there at all. Because you probably wouldn't do reversals with that here, but I guess you could do them and just make it happen. So anyway, so let's go look at these cards. Let me see what it says back there. It says tarot with key words. Person's name, I can't even read her name, and I've got glasses on. And it doesn't say anything on the box. And let's see the box that it came in. Nope, it doesn't even say on here. Does it say who it is from? No, it just says Customer Service, California, Sacramento, California. Okay, so I'll have to find out her name and put it down there. It looks like it's, dear Lord, I don't know. I cannot see it. But anyway, I will sit here and I think what I'm going to do is see if I can. Oh, it does have reversals right on the front. Oh, that's probably why I bought it, because it's a bigger deck. I like the colors, and I love what it says. So let me read a couple of these here. So the Fool, it says, upright, it says new beginnings, adventure, original, spontaneous, no limitations, disregarding the risks, free spirit, take a leap of faith, the naive. That's a lot of key words to work with. And then on the reverse side, it says careless, foolish, reckless, apathy, indecision, inaction, negligent, irresponsible, and gullible. So that's the Fool. And then we have the Magician here. And again, I'll just read a couple of these. Power, skill, action, manifestation, concentration, resourceful, creative. The tools are at hand. Dexterous, beginning of something significant. And then reversed, it says latent talents, cowardice, poor planning, indecision, cynic, manipulation, abuse of power. Okay, and there we go. That's the Magician. So let me just run through these here and see here what the cups are. Oh, the Hermit card is lovely. Let's find out. Yeah, just put the Hermit card here. Hermit card says introspection, solitude, reflection, inner guidance, rest, prudence, soul searching, self-discovery, spirit quest, meditation, and retreat. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just, I'm not going to go through every card because it's pretty much, you know, you can see all of the cards here are basically the Rider Waite. I don't think there's any change in the cups. Let's see here. Yeah, here's the Temperance. Yeah, I mean, it's straight Rider Waite. Let's see, the cups here, the swords. Let's see. I'll look at cards that I like here. I always like the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords. Yeah, yeah, it's... Oh yeah, it's definitely all of the Rider Waite. Here we go. I'm just looking like at Hermit and some of my favorite cards. Yeah, so yeah, and it's got all the pentacles here. Yeah, the wands. The colors are nice. I like the colors. You know, the pictures are small, but they certainly show you what you need to see. And I like the colors are nice. I like the use of the green. The green is really pretty. And yeah. Yeah, I think it's great. I think this will be very useful for me, especially when I'm tired and I don't want to think too much and too aesthetic. So what I'm going to do now is just sit and see how these shuffle. This isn't going to be a very long video. This is mainly to test this new camera. Because some people said the sound isn't very good on this camera. Other people said the light isn't as good. And I'm wondering why this is a better camera, a newer camera to the one I had, which had very good sound and good, you know, good in certain low light. So we'll see what happens here. But I thought, you know what, 2 cameras might come in handy, because sometimes, I mean, getting into making my pizzas, and I wanted to make a web page, not a web page, but a YouTube page for my garden and my cooking, you know. And so I already have a blog called Plant Harvest Cook, and I just don't spend a lot of time on there. But I thought if I felt like making a video and touching base, I could do that with the pizza and show the progress of my pizza making. And so having 2 cameras would come in handy, because I could set one up outside near the pizza oven, and I could set one up in the house where I will sit there and, you know, put the pizza together. And I can use that for, you know, other stuff. So actually, these are shuffling beautifully, by the way. I'm holding them up here. None of the cards are falling away. They're not so slippery. They're going away. Okay, I love this already. I mean, I love the idea of this deck. I love the purple. And it has many colors you can choose from. Oh, riffle shuffle, no problem. The gal who has this deck is on Etsy. So I'm going to have to get my magnifying glass to read her name on the back of these cards. It's interesting that there was absolutely nothing on the box, and you know, that's it. There's nothing on the box. So even with the sun coming in here so strong, I can't see what's going on. Yeah. Let's see. I'm bringing away here. No, her name is written in such small script, there's no way I can read it without a magnifying glass. So I'll put it into the bottom comments of the video. So anyway, that's what I've been up to. And I haven't had time, and I'm apologizing to my tarot friends, and I haven't had time to watch your videos. I just have been crazy busy putting out these so-called fires with all my electronics and dealing with my head, and dealing with Riley, who's has not healed from his surgery, and he's limping around here like crazy, poor guy. So I will be making more videos. I have a whole bunch of decks that I haven't even opened yet, and so more will be coming. So I hope that this camera is working fine. Meantime, I've got to get back to my pile of paperwork. I'm up to date with all my bills. I think my Visa bill's coming in today, and I'll get that out, and I'll be up to date with those for a while. But I've been working on my pizza stuff because my printer wasn't working, and I was panicking because the software that I use to create and change pizzas runs through the software, a Flash software, and they're discontinuing that software as of December 31st. By January 1st, that software won't be available to use for anybody. So I've been in a panic to get all these various versions of recipes out there, and you know, the recipe software allows me to choose what size pizza I want, how thick I want it, what the hydration should be, what the amount of salt should be, the amount of yeast, what kind of yeast to use. There's all kinds of options. They even have one of the softwares from pizzamaking.org allows you to do preferments in percentages. It can get a little complex, but I make it work for me even though it doesn't do exactly what I want. So I want to get that done. So I want to just say that if you have any interest in pizza, go to pizzamaking. I think it's .org or .com, and they have on there all kinds of software to use. They have all kinds of forums with recipes. People can post pictures of their pizzas that they've made and answer questions. And there's a fellow called Tom Lehman who just passed, who was a big contributor to that site, and he just passed from coronavirus. So send some loving prayers to the Tom Lehman family. Oh, here's Mr. Riley. He's come up. Come on, can say hello? Yeah. You're going to come say hello, say hi. You say hi, I love you. Yes, I do. Anyway, so that's what I've been up to. So let me sit here and just pull a card real fast. As I said, this is going to be a short video. Riley, you want to help Mommy pull a card for everybody? Huh? You're going to pull a card? Maybe we'll find a new one instead of one of the old ones. Out of 44 cards, I keep picking like the same 3 or 4 cards. Okay, what is this one here? Oh, I think I did this one once before, but this is a good one. Especially talking about, you know, compassion and for someone who just passed. Let me see that. It says here, compassion recognizes the pain of another. Pity keeps them in the consciousness of victimhood. I'll repeat that. Compassion recognizes the pain of another. Pity keeps them in the consciousness of victimhood. So, yeah. So, today, maybe think about focusing on what's right in your world, because everybody right now seems to be focusing on everything that's wrong. And life is good. I mean, just being here, life is good. It gives us these amazing experiences, because on other realms, you don't have catharsis. You know, here we have catharsis. And it's with that we can grow, because it gives us the momentum and the urge to get out of situations, to grow. And then when we get out of those situations, we get up the desire to get out of them, we suddenly feel our power. And so, even though it's difficult, it's amazing place to grow rapidly. So that's why we come. We come here to bust the system, to be in the world but not of it. So life is good if we just focus on the fact that we chose to come here, we chose our parents, we chose a pattern based on the things we wanted to learn, things we needed to get better at. And if we keep all that in focus, then we can deal with all the other crazy stuff around it. So I wish you all a wonderful day, a wonderful week, a wonderful holiday season for all who are celebrating, whether it's Christmas or Hanukkah or not at all. And I wish you a wonderful life. And I love you all, and I've missed you so much. And I've been trying to get back to you, but every day the universe says, nope, you got to deal with this thing. You're not going to do it that way. So take care. Bye-bye now. Love you, love you, love you. Namaste, everybody. You want to say goodbye to everybody? No? You want to say goodbye? No, he just wants us to cuddle. Okay. Riley says goodbye. Bye-bye, everyone. Okay?